Hello, my name is Donald. Today I'm going to talk about a craft project I have done in the last year. So it's about a metal camping I can use in the woods, and also for some people they like to save money and be safe, and also keep warm in uh, in the camp. And so this is what I did for all these kind of people. Some of these books written by those people who would like to make like a camping in the woods under $3,000 by using the doors and windows on their cars. So this thing I built, actually I used some stainless steel metal sheets, and I had some welder to put it together, and it works for me pretty well. Actually, I also have power lights and water and air pumped in, so it's pretty refreshing inside, and also very safe because it's sealed, so it's proven from all the animals, weathers, and also any like hazards from maybe something fall on your tent or something. So actually it's completely safe from those. Okay, so actually I sold that container, the cabin, to somebody else because I don't have time to go to camp these days because I'm working on some other projects. But I still have the drawing and the specification. I was communicating with my co-workers on this project, and then they actually did a good job to understand, and then had it done in about like 2 weeks. So yeah, actually I spent a lot. I spent about $1,500, just half of those. The half of the cost of anybody who can make the cheap cabins. So okay, so now I'm gonna show you how that is formed. So here is the drawing. Okay, so you can see this is the cabin I made. Actually, it looks exactly like the real thing, and just a little bit shinier. Actually, the real thing is made by metals, so it's shiny and solid. So here is the body of that cabin, and it makes completely with steel, the metal, so it's solid, and it cannot be like pressed, and it's very with this heavy metal stuff. So you can see there's a lot of gas around this cabin. That's how I make it really comfortable. So first of all, you can see all these pipes, and then there's so I actually have those workers drill holes and then put on some connectors on those holes, so I can screw in these cables. Actually, these cables are underground network cable, like the cable TV cable. So they have metal in rubbers, so they are really solid. It will not be flat by any, like if there's a car run over, it will not be flat. So and also so there's a three these kind of pipes for air. Actually, I have some of these air vent fans inside the cabin, so that when it connects to power, it will suck the air from these pipes, so to make sure there's enough air in the cabin, so nobody will be suffocated. And then there's another pipe on the other side of the cabin that is letting out the air, so that there's airflow inside, so it will make you always clear. Okay, so these are three other holes, and two of them is for power and Ethernet. Actually, so they have power cord and an internet cable come right through, so that you can connect to power source. So because it is really dark inside if you close all the entrances. So you need lights and you need heaters. So you need power source. So this power source actually they can be connected to household power outlet. If you park at a gas station or a grocery store at night, and then they may have some of these outlets functional. And these Ethernet cable, they can be connected to a satellite Ethernet dish, internet dish, or this wireless extender. So if you park close to free Wi-Fi, so you can use the extender actually to receive the wireless signal, and then you can connect that extender to your cable, and then you can use your laptop inside the cabin with that network with that connection. So yeah, there's a lot of ways you can share that Wi-Fi connections by using an extender, or use another laptop, or use something to share these connections. So for that, I can make another video to show you how. But these pipes are for that purpose. And then there's another pipe, actually it goes up to, you see there's a drain, there's a funnel on the side of the cabin, and then that funnel is actually half funnel, so it's there to receive all the waters. Actually, for when you go out on a long trip, you need little tricks to gather rings, because maybe you run out of water, and then it will limit your range of your travel, and also limit the time you can stay in the field. So I have this little clip on the side, on the top surface of the cabin, so it will catch up the ring and then make it flow only one direction through this leak on the clips, so that these ones are like the fence, and then they get the water coming through over here, and then going to the funnel, and then going to the water pipe, so that you can use a bottle or something to take the water inside. And then there's a water filter in somewhere in the pipe, so that the water will be kept clean. And then because it is rain, so it is already quite clean, but the filter will get rid of all the pollutions and chemicals in the water, so that it will be drinkable. So that's it. And then there's another pipe, actually it takes out all your sewer water, because I have a mobile toilet in the cabin, so I can pour on it. And then the mobile toilet, actually it keeps the smells by using a block in the middle of the bowl and the container. But the container, there's an opening on the back of the container. It can be used to connect to a pipe, and then go through the wall, and then go through a sink, so that you need a little bottle, because the pipe may have the different size than the opening of your mobile toilet. So you need a little converter on that between these two pipes. So actually I use juice bottles, like those cylinder-shaped juice bottles, and cut the bottom off, and then it became a tunnel. So like a different size on different ends, so that you can connect the small ends to the cable and the big end to the opening on your mobile toilet. So that will make it fit, and then you just tie them up with duct tape or something, and make sure it's not leaking. And then so I put this surface on like a little slopey way, because that will make this cover closed really nicely, because you don't want them to drop off from towards outside, because I have I have a little a fence sticking out the surface of that metal, so that actually there's a opening there, but they're surrounded by a fence, so that the cover will be put on the fence, and then closed by gravity pretty well, because you don't want any leaks on the side, on the edge of that, because if there's a rain, and then the leaks will be a big problem because you will flood inside the cabin. And that opening is actually for you to like carrying those heavy stuff in, because you don't want to carry that from this entrance, because then you have to lift it and then put it on slowly, and then some of those batteries or electronics may be really heavy, so it's better to use a side entrance and then just to get it in easily. So that's about it. And I put it on wheels. This wooden rack beneath the cabin, so you can screw this base of the wheels on, so 3 on each side, and then that will make it move much easily, so you don't need any helping hands to help you carry that around or put it somewhere. So that's about it. And this funnel is just another ring catcher, so when the ring goes down with the angle, that this one will be another surface to catch more rings, and then they have a pipe to direct the water towards this funnel too. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I built this thing with $1,500, so if you want to know how, comment below or send me a question. Thank you very much for your time. Talk to you later.